Hello, this is the second video of actually making the medallion with Tipton Elementary School on it. If you notice that in the 3D plane that this is what we're going to finish with. We're going to have a circle, we're going to have the TES, and then we're going to have a hole through it that you could put a string through it, okay, when we're finished with this. Okay, so if you finish the tutorials, this is the last one, you're just going to click on Tinkercad up at the top square, and it will take you out of the last tutorial once it's finished, and we're just going to click on create a new design. Most likely this will all be blank for you. You're going to click on a new design, and again, following this tutorial, you're going to watch a couple steps, then draw it, and pause and draw, and then go back. So from here, the first step we need to is put a cylinder here that's of the size that we're going to do for the medallion. So I'm going to click on the cylinder. I'm going to put it in the middle of the table work plane. There is an arrow at the top and a box underneath it. Notice that it popped up a number. We are going to click on that, and then we're going to click on the number and change it to 4. So it's 4 millimeters tall. Okay. We also need to change the size here. This, if I click on the corner, will get the depth and the width of it. So we're going to click on here and make it 50 by 50. So I'm going to click on the other one and type 50 and return. So this is the medallion size that we'll be working with. Okay. You could have, if I hit undo, you could have pulled by the corner and drawn it out, but it's kind of hard to get it exactly right. You can work with it and take some time, but just clicking and typing it in seems to be an easier way of getting that done. So we're looking at the width. It should be 50 and 50. So there it is, 50 by 50. Sorry. Next, we need to put in the TES. So what we're going to do is going to click on text, and we're going to move it right on top of the middle of this. Up in this box up here, we are going to change that to capital TES. Okay. The next step, you're going to click on the corner of that box, and this is going to be 15 by 40. 15 by 40. Okay. Next step, I'm going to click on the box right underneath the arrow and type in 6. So it's going to be 2 millimeters above the surface of the circle. And then I want to align it and move it over. Yeah, if you went through the tutorials, you saw the block up here. You can change stuff about how it looks. So I'm going to look from above to see how it looks. So I kind of want to center that up in the center of my circle there. Okay. Then I can click on the edge again and move it down. Now the last thing we need is the hole to put it through here, and then group it together to print it. So we're going to click on the cylinder that is not the solid but the hole, and we're going to put it out here, and we're going to hit the corner and type in 10 and 10. Alright, we're going to move this over in between the E and S right there. So we don't want it near the, I'm going to hit top view, we do not want it near the edge or else it won't print out. You'll have a it won't be a hole through it. It will actually mess up the edge here. So you got it positioned kind of between the E and S here. I'm going to go back. I'm going to click on this. You see this arrow? Now, right now, everything is, if I hit from the front view, everything is on the work plane, right on top of it. Well, what I want is the hole to make sure it goes completely through this object. So I'm going to click on this arrow and move it down -1. That's all you do. It just moves. See, I can go way up in the air. I can go way below. Don't want that. I want it right at -1. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back up. Click on that corner so I see it all. Now, here we have to group this all together to make it one thing and put the hole through there. So I'm going to click out here with the mouse, the pointer, and drag it across this so I have this dotted line square across the whole piece, and let go. Now, that selected all of this. You got to make sure you include all of it. And then this right here is called a group command. So all I do is click on it, and it makes it one solid piece. Okay. This is finished, except for it got some strange name on there. So I'm going to change that, and I would call it your last name and project, and return. Okay. Oh, I already have one name that way, so I am going to change it just to project 1. Alrighty. The last step to the whole thing that could be taken and loaded to a 3D printer and printed is you will hit export, because it has to have a specific type of file, which is called an STL file. And we want to select everything in the design. And we're hit STL. So it exported the whole thing out, and see there's the STL file. So I know that if I copy this off to the other machine, to the 3D printer, it will actually make it. So I'm going to open this so you can see this. You probably won't be able to see the file on your computer. You might or might not, but that is the medallion. And no, it's not that big, but that's the finish of what you need to do. Nice job, and have a great day.